Wow.
Okay.
I love
Okay.
that. I love
Okay.
that. Just OG point and click CC to flash
Hell yeah.
forward. Like, you see how short range in general.
Tying up what's going down on the bottom side.
Obstinatus not going to be rooted up there as Noodle has gone aggressive onto Velia. Reckless doesn't have that grand entrance cooldown at the moment, so decides against going aggressive onto the enemy jungler. Both teams just sort of chilling out in the bottom lane. Tayron here with a level advantage might actually be thinking about going in onto the Baus here. He has to flash away, but the Ambess is just that little bit better.
Really be a big time waste for Noodle either.
Oh, he's already used the Q. He's going to get a turret shot as well. He's ticked over to level 6, but the skirmishing power of the Xin Zhao is absolutely immense. This is what the champion needs to do. Baus gets that knock up, and it's going to be another kill. And I think the crucial thing for me is that that was kind of just where Noodle was naturally pathing. It's not like Verdant had to send too many resources in order to secure that kill.
Yeah, opening through mid as well. Obstinatus, the grubs are up on the top side. Veli up. He get one grub, he did. He could get the second, he'd maybe tick over to level 6, but the collapse coming in from Tayron, and then of course that Obstinatus roam. Still secure 2 grubs, so no whole objective going over for a feat. 2-1 for Verdant on the grubs, and that dragon is still up.
Both teams in an even position.
Very much so. The dragon will go down now. Just doing his best.
Look like they're thinking about it. Senkux does have the Tibbers, and he misses the stun onto Nemesis. It's not going to cost him too much now, but missed opportunity as Ultimate invested from the Baus, but Tayron just seems to have a little bit more in the tank. Doesn't dodge away from the Q, gets the grass proc. Very low mana here on the Vi. He's turning around. One more hit would do it. And the Baus gets a solo kill in reply to his opposite number.
Critically, Tayron missed the Q2 in the first rotation after he got ulted by Baus there, so doesn't get the execution. Baus finds a solo kill revenge back onto Tayron. That top lane is very, very volatile. It's old Vi versus new Vi.
Oh, Noodle.
Now that I thought about Noodle.
Noodle. Hits on the wind becomes lightning. Easy as you like. Armada, Los Ratones have not been pressured like this at any point in the split so far.
No, they haven't. I also really want to point out Senkux has been very apprehensive about flashing forward. As I said,
he does it immediately to get on top of Velia, and it's not worked out. Potentially a little bit too reckless as the Los Ratones support is able to get on over the wall. Baus is here as well. 4v5, and Verdant still hanging around thinking about contesting, but I think you just got to run away from this one.
Yeah, they're going to have to turn around. I mean, the entire mid-seat just didn't flash forward. And then that's what we get. I have to feel Senkux is maybe in his head a little bit about pulling the trigger.
I mean, Los Ratones have got a 500 gold lead. Is that too much for Verdant to come back into this game as they're converging on the top lane?
Yeah, they're going to pick up a few plays. Velia's in a very good angle, off vision.
Oh, lovely dodge from the Baus. Still focused down under the tower, but here comes that Gwen, and Shigenari has been snipped to pieces.
It's a horror.
Noodle looks like he's going to get victimized as well here. Obstinatus probably going to fall down too. Verdant, you had 12 minutes of going toe-to-toe with Los Ratones.
Should almost always be looking to rotate in first. The only way that Verdant can really break it is if they find a pocket of fog, use Senkux's...
Nemesis has got a round warp. This Rise can be pretty much anywhere that he wants to be as Verdant look to mount the defense of this bot lane, and Tayron actually gets a very decent chunk onto the Rise, but you've got to watch Obstinatus, who's able to get on out of there. Noodle tanking up a little bit, opts to go back in onto Velia and really not enjoying that decision and the consequences of it. Tayron rooted down now. Los Ratones are here.
This play, I'm gonna say, quite final, but they just placed the nail in the slot, you know. It's getting used it very well. My major concern is to draw our minds back to the Venom Crest match earlier on tonight. That Verdant weren't particularly clinical for a lot of that game either. You know, it did feel like Venom Crest were just ever so slightly weaker. Baus, Tayron, is this just a fight to the death?
I think it might be. Really nice unstoppable there from Tayron, but he's still definitely on the losing end of this trade. Noodle is going to look to make it a little bit more unfair. Flash away from the Baus. No. Surely he's just dead here. That wall's coming up. Oh my word, every single time.
Without fail.
Without fail?
Without fail, it feels like.
He don't miss.
No, he does. Look,
he doesn't miss very often.
Oh,
and he hits pretty damn hard.
That's a pretty good example of not missing. Gold leads where there is definitely a gold lead, but
oh, very nice movement there from the Civ here. They're able to lock down Reckless, but of course he's playing Rakan, so he can just run on out of there. And meanwhile, Zenkux dies off screen. Noodle dies on it. It's lost Ratones. Doesn't matter whether we can see what they are doing. We know it's going to be good. And Obstinatus is feeling very, very bad right now.
You know, what was it? 18 at 19? They might hit 8. I think he might have hit a 1 by accident. For a little bit of time here. Tier 2. Alright. Hey, hold on a second.
Just starting to get a little bit brutal.
Yeah.
Oh, my words. No.
It's a solid drift.
Oh, no! No!
Oh, no.
That man has got a green driver's license, and I know that for a fact.
He's got P on the bumper. Recently passed. That's what he's got. There you go. Just over 10,000 gold. Dragon as well, Abby. Ladies and gentlemen, this game might be over. Reckless. Splash down.
They caught out, but no. He's absolutely fine. Oscar Tony to reset the fight. Nemesis looking to get some people out of there.
Oh no.
Great escape, and Baus is left all on his lonesome. Trying to pick up one onto Shiganari. Dashes away with the Q. Obstinatus doesn't hit him with the stun. No! No! Los Ratones want stiffer competition. Verdant haven't really been able to tussle with them. It's on Ruddy Stack now. It's on Nord to get it all together. Baus is finally going to go down. But I'm not sure.
A lot of Verdant's issues this game have been relatively self-created. You know, it's been a thing in Sportal.
Los Ratones get the Atakan. Even more power, as if they needed it. I think Verdant, they had the start of something at the beginning of this game. Los Ratones are going to look to finish it. Death like that from Baus. This team is only going to be getting better. They're only going to be improving. Those mid-game issues with understanding what they need to do, definitely something that they're going to be working on to resolve. Catch in the jungle, Obstinatus just cannot do anything. And Nemesis with an aggressive rail warp into the back line. Oh. Double kill for the Rise. Tayron on the run. Zenkux getting on out of there, but Los Ratones, they've just got so much mobility. Triple kill for the Rise. And Nemesis is hunting for that Penta. Zenkux flashing on top of him. Velia saving his mid laner's life. No, will end up falling down in the end. Los Ratones, they can just do whatever they want. Baus is pushing in the bot lane. Velia's pushing in the mid lane. And Verdant, with only Shiganari alive, racing towards that top lane tower, there is nothing they can do to stop this.
Absolute stomp. Absolute stomp. You know it. And, you know, to squeeze out some what feel like obituary words for Verdant for this game, it's important to remember, we are thinking this team will still ramp up and probably finish top 4. But right now, I think it's very clear who stands alone at the top as Baus. Is it another death for the sake of it is? And he's going to step away. Or is he?
I don't think he is. Noodle's going to be able to take him down. Gold lead shrunk to only 12.
I don't know what else to say. It just, you know, his name tag above his head. Just times 2. You know what? I've seen Noodle win these.
Yeah, he doesn't have... Oh. Stop DPS. Wait for the mark to fall away. Verdant jungler without flash. Oh, this is just cruel. They can just sit on this for as long as they like. Verdant have to make a move at some point. Baron on 3k. Noodle can get over the wall, but he doesn't even get a chance. And Power, they're going to be able to push forwards. And Verdant still have all those super minions to deal with. Obstinatus gets caught out in the jungle, and he is just dead. Nothing more to be said, though. He's going to pop over the wall and cut through Noodle like butter. Another kill going down. Verdant attempting the defense in their base, but it will not happen. Only one team will stay undefeated in this group, and of course, it's Los Ratones.
And Taboo now has to pad the death stats just a bit more.